It's the So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanović out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Utah. Lets it go from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Conley. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Now here's Conley. He's marked by Finney-Smith. For 3, O'Neal. Porzingis grabs the board. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Porzingis is doubled. Here's Powell. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Powell.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low. Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved. Post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations.
Now here's Porzingis. And that one's good.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
Outside Conley. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanović showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And Doris, in this Mavericks offense, Porzingis is scoring with the most efficiency of his career.
You know, you almost feel sorry for defenders trying to close out to him beyond the arc. At 7'3", it is awfully hard to bother that shot.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanović. Second chance shot. And here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. 3-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanović. For 3, O'Neal. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And now the Mavs on the run. A nice shot by Doncic.
I just love the ball movement.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. From downtown. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Utah trailing here. From the arc. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 5.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. The shot. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Bogdanović. And then Bogdanović with the dunk.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic right side. Puts up a three. The shot comes out. With 2 seconds left. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. We've got more in store for you right after this. There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Conley against Doncic. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. For 3.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Pass to O'Neal. Sinks the tray. O'Neal's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Porzingis. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Now Bogdanovich, all alone, 20 feet out, and that misses everything.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And they'll keep possession, and he gets that one. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. From deep three-point range, Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
When Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Utah leading. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly, and it's stolen by Finney Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. From deep, here's Doncic, and Powell with the stuff.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
For Utah, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Conley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Brown. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. He's off on the layup. Ingles passes to Conley. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Outside Brunson from deep. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson passes to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And here's Brunson from the arc. 6 to shoot. Brown finds Brunson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point. And that'll do it for our half.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And for Utah, they're shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Clarkson, right side. Here's Gay. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Gay. Brunson misses.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clarkson, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Brown. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
The officials were right on top of that.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now here's Brunson. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Brown. Kick out to Brown. Will it go? Rebounded by the Jazz.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Gay's shot is good.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Clarkson. Gay up top. Back to Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Outside Brunson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first
Hey, nice
personal
work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
At the line for Dallas, Reggie Bullock.
Good on the second one.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Brunson with a double team. Pass to Gay. Here's Honey. Brunson defending. Inside. Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pure from three-point range.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Honey. Back to Gay. Pass to Clarkson. Gay left side. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. 4 on the clock. With the putback, it's good on the putback. Gay's got 10 points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the wing, right side. Here's Bullock. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Bullock. Ingles defending. It's Brown on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz up 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The 3 from Mitchell. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Four on the clock. Fires it. Dallas, no good that time either.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Nails it from three.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. Three-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Doncic, and they doubled up Doncic. Porzingis for three, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, can't throw down the reverse jam. Inside. Mitchell against Hardaway. Tipped.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Great positioning on the putback.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
From deep, Conley. Mavericks with a rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side, Finney-Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Hardaway comes with a double. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it again. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. The Jazz with another miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Mitchell. Minute 32 left in the 4th quarter. It's good.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Hardaway. Doncic outside. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Right side Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Back to Conley. This one for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
From deep, here's Doncic. That one is off. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. Now, we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Hardaway goes in. Can't cash in from close range. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3 ball, Kevin.
Now here's Doncic from deep 3-point range for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Paul. From deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Doncic against Booker. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Paul outside. Inside. Shoots over Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
That's his first.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Paul dishes to Booker. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Doncic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porzingis finds Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Doncic, no good. On the wing, Booker. Guarded by Hardaway. And the dunk by Booker.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. On the pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul looking over the floor. Now the feed to Crowder. Paul passes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Now Porzingis. Powell trying to free himself up. Porzingis can't hit. On the wing, Booker. Doncic against Paul. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. Ayton kicks to Paul. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Outside, Porzingis shoots the 3. Doncic passes to Powell. And he gets the bucket.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Paul kicks to Booker. No good on the three. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Suns trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Paul against Doncic. And here is Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And still a close game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. The three for Doncic. And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. Ayton finds Bridges. Over in the corner, Paul fires for 3.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Powell, that's good. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And stolen by Booker. And they're pushing it up. And Ayton throws it down.
That's an instinctual scoring play from Devin Booker.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges. Finished off the break. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Ball against Doncic. Now here's Paul. D right on him. Shot clock at 6. Good on the triple. And now a 4-point Suns lead. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Average trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Finney-Smith. Passes it to Paul. Doncic outside. Shot to stop the run. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
That's a 2 from Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell inside. He's against Bridges, and the basket is good. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Paul dishes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
40 seconds left to play in the first half. No good from Booker.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. Now Paul. He has 7. Here's the pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 3.
The competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
So that'll be it for the first half.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. Their and that
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Kleba is out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Brown, and it's Bullock in at the shooting guard. Pass to Kaminsky. Shamet with it. McGee trying to break free. And it's Shamet missing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Back to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
McGee. And it's blocked by Brown. Takes it inside. That puts them in the lead. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the left side wing. Brown, the pass to Brunson. The kick out to Brown. Some nice passing here by Dallas. For 3, Bullock. That one's not going to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 or 4 to start it off.
Payne finds Johnson. Shamet. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Shamet's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Brunson the pass to Brown. Back to Brunson. From past the arc. Pass to Brown. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Payne passes to Johnson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Brown, and that'll be 2 for. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right.
That's the 3-fly. Connects from three-point range. Haynes got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson scanning the floor. Stolen by McGee. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Payne. He kicks to McGee. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Kleba. The kick out to Brown. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Payne, tight defense on him. Here's Shamet, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Kleba, no good.
I'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And the Suns here with a different look. Crowder, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Brunson with a clean look. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Lays it up and bangs it in. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Ball against Brunson. Stolen by Brunson. Now here's Bullock. Rejected by Booker. Count that one. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making...
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Mavericks on top, up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and he uses the glass on the lane. Porzingis has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Dallas. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
Mavericks on D. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Crowder. Fires from the wing.
On the backside, Porzingis is staying very aware and alert, keeping those big hands moving.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Booker against Hardaway. Here's Ayton. Got a piece of it. Hardaway passes to Powell. It's deflected.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Here's Paul. The shot off that time. Nice D from Porzingis.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Doncic against Paul. Here's Finney-Smith. Bridges with the steal.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Up top, Crowder. Guarded by Porzingis. Back to Crowder. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Crowder dishes to Booker. Clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Crowder could knock down a mid-range shot from time to time.
Mavericks leading by 3. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Paul. Doncic passes to Paul. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assist goes to
Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Booker in the corner. Ayton kicks to Paul. Second shot opportunity. Crowder the pass to Bridges. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Booker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight, it's working.
Crowder with the steal. Porzingis against Paul. Paul is doubled. Pass to Crowder. Bridges kicks to Crowder. There's the dish to Paul. To tie it up. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And Doncic gets it to go.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Paul with the 3. Ayton, Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Second team foul.
The three for Doncic. And he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Count the basket.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The three for Doncic. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Ball against Doncic. The putback. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Porzingis finds Doncic. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock.
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. It's done. Here are the five for the Suns. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A. Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. The layup misses. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Outside Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one goes in.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Crowder right side. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Outside Mitchell. With the drive. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
Pass to Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Down low. Outside Paul. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Conley against Paul. Tries again. Crowder. Tips it back in.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Now Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Gobert's got 6. Ball against Conley. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Up and over Conley. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game here in Utah. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And there it is for him.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Outside Conley. Mitchell up top. Booker defending. Crowder grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Ball against Conley. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Paul. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 6.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Booker against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Ball against Conley. Right side Paul. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Over Gobert. And that one hits the back iron.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
They recover it. Conley against Paul. Gobert, he's open. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's got 8 points.
Looking to expand his game. Love seeing Gobert rise up with confidence off the catch.
Paul for 3. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Goes back up, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Paul.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score, because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Conley, looking for his first basket, still in this one. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside for Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Into the lane. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Out to the wing. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Some contact can't derail Booker's drive. He's determined to get his shot off.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Another shot. Up again. It's good on the putback. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley finds Mitchell. Gobert up top. Pass to Bogdanovich. Ayton against Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. That one's wide left. Mitchell against Booker. Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And the first half comes to an end.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on left. And that'll about...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in it to 5. And the Suns pushing it up now. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Outside Johnson. Outside Payne. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's the break. Here's Clarkson. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Shamet, no good. Utah leading. Here we go. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
An absolute monster inside. Whiteside moving bodies around. Earns himself a trip to the charity stripe.
Whiteside, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
He's a guy with all-star talent. It's been a long road for Whiteside, but he has a chance now to do something special.
Now here's Kaminsky. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shamet, no good.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Here's Payne from deep. Johnson. The rebound by Oni.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Gay. Misses from close range. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left. Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Clarkson finds Ingles. Gay with the ball. Back to Ingles. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Clock at 6 to the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Payne pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shaman. Pass to Payne. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Oni. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. No good on the triple.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Kaminsky slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Payne outside. Buries it from three.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Clarkson outside. It's tipped. Payne, he's open. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Back to Whiteside. Ingles finds Whiteside. Poke loose. Here's Gay. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. He can't get it to go. Ayton with the defensive effort. Paul passes to Booker. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Yes, it's good. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing I've noticed is their work on the offensive glass. Creating extra opportunities has been the key. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovic with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Gobert, and count that, 2 points. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Jay Crowder, that's his first personal foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Aiden passes to Bridges. The 17-footer. They grab their own miss. Crowder. Bridges outside. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
They shoot again. Aiden controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Conley with the ball. On the take. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovich with a 9-footer. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Bridges. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Looking to end this cold spell.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Paul for 3. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. And now just a 3-point Utah lead. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
Outside Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Here's Ayton. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Shot from the top of the key. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Outside Conley.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft. It took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 4. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can and then immediately foul.
Here's Paul. From deep three-point range, Conley with some nice D. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
And so it's Utah with the W.
Dave, thank you. Now we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Great D that time from Powell.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, that's blocked. Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Porzingis can't hit. And here's Utah. It's a 3-point game.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
The 3. Doncic, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Conley gets the bucket.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Porzingis inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Powell. He can't get it to go. Gobert with the defensive effort.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Conley finds Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
To the inside. Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. It's to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Now the pass to Gobert. And that one drops for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Powell. O'Neal comes with the double team. Here's Finney-Smith. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading by 8. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
The 3 for Doncic. It's stolen by Gobert. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Knocks it loose.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Doncic against Conley. Mitchell outside. Hardaway with the steal. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Down low, here's Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Doncic passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic left side. Mitchell against Hardaway. It's tipped. Here's Powell. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. I think he's only going to get better down there.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
They double team Conley. And there's the drive. They get a hand on it. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell.
Remaining in the first half.
6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doubled by Conley. Hardaway from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's only a 5-point Utah lead. The pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Doncic outside. Passes to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much murder for the punch it home.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Doncic looking it over. From outside the arc, Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Clarkson against Hardaway. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Tim Hardaway picks one up. The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Jonathan All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points and 1 assist. It was a return. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Down out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at 7. Jazz leading by 5. Right side, the pass to Ingles. For the 3. The shot, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Brunson. Easy jumper from very short distance. Brunson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Mavs. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Puts it up. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Mavericks trail by 5. Brunson scanning the floor. Left side, Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Right side, the pass to Ingles. 4 on the clock. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Brunson kicks to Brown. Back to Brunson. Pulls up. Stolen by Gay. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Oni passes to Gay. He kicks it to Ingles. Right side up top. Here's Oni. Brunson covering. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the
Kleber against Whiteside. Here's Brown. And the layup is good.
Brown. Assist from Maxi.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's Oni. Brunson covering. Here's Whiteside. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Brown against Whiteside. Pass to Kleber. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, he didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
He hits both from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Ingles passes to Oni. Back to Ingles. Here's Oni. Clarkson taking his time here. He feeds it to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Johnson with it. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Round the pass to Kleba. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Ingles covering. And he can't jam it through. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. And the jam by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over. It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Utah out in front. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mitchell outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And he's good on the second. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Out to Conley. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 13.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Hardaway for 3. Dallas moving it around, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz leading by 13. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis inside. Over in the corner, Doncic. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
O'Neal dishes to Gobert. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Powell. Dallas again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Doncic against Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. D was in position to block his pass to the hoop if he took it inside.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Gobert. The pass to O'Neal. Mitchell looking it over. 6 on the shot clock.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without fouling.
And it's Doncic, top of the key. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Jazz.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Porzingis. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And, guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Doncic outside. From downtown. No good that time. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. Booker for 3. He buries it from 3.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. The 3, stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Crowder. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Powell passes to Doncic. From deep. They get the rebound. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Now here's Booker. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And it's Doncic missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
The ball's knocked loose. Paul with a steal. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send to him.
Back to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Up and over Crowder. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Crowder outside to the wing on the left. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Releases. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Powell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Paul. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Doncic is doubled. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Powell's shot is off. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges. This one for 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. From the right block, the shot is good. Porzingis has got 9.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
And at the end of 1.
Okay.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's the triple. Here's Powell. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker, DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Here's Paul. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. Booker defending. Hardaway, no good. The Suns leading.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Powell, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. 4-3. Outside Hardaway. The Suns clear it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low. And it's Crowder missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Finney-Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Paul passes to Booker. And rejected. And they recover it. Now Bridges. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Doncic. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shoots over Paul. Doncic, good. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Booker for 3. Paul against Doncic. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Bridges has got 7.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. Here's Porzingis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Booker against Hardaway. And he's going for the oop here. Ayton, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Bullock. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to McGee. Now here's Payne. Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. Kaminsky with it. Here's Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. on the run. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Payne.
Mavericks foul. Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Brunson with it. Pass to Brown. 1 second left. The shot that time not on target.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the first half comes to a
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Well, and that'll do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
They've got Moses Brown. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Payne with the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Mavericks shooting just 38% for this game so far. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Oh, there's no doubt. Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
First team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. Outside Payne, pass to Johnson. Payne against Brunson. Here's Shamet from outside the arc. Offensive board, controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brunson passes to Brown. McGee against Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Payne. And the shot goes down. Payne's got 6 here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Kleber. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Brown.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Shamet. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brunson against Payne. Brunson passes to Kleber. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Sterling Gray. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Phoenix, Landry Shamet. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And it they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Kleba. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Payne. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Payne's got 10.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Brunson with it, and it's Payne picking him up. McGee with a steal. Pass to Bullock. Oh, no good again that time. Payne, pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. He has 6. Five on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Payne outside. Suns keep it alive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's off. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Crowder, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
This Maverick squad struggling. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Powell against McGee. And that one's long. For Dallas, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass. Porzingis has got 13.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Outside Paul. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 16.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Paul. Doncic, no good. And the Suns shooting a fantastic 57%. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Here's Powell. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 18 feet out. Rebounded by Chris Paul. To the inside. Here's Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Doncic outside. Here's Powell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Powell against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Lets it go from deep. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
From downtown, the Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker with it. Now Doncic defending. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. For 3, Bridges. On target from range. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic against Paul. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Outside Paul. Fires in the triple.
Woo. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Booker finds Paul. A minute 35 left in the 4th quarter here. And the Suns get another 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Powell's shot is off and stolen by Porzingis.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Chris Paul.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Paul draws the double. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Oh, Paul with the block. For 3, Bridges. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite. Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
There's the 3. And Chris Paul with the 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Doncic on the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Doncic against Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
David, great report. Thanks. Checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell is the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Crowder, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to Conley. Clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Paul looking around. Ayton up top, defended by Gobert. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Gobert with it, now guarded by Ayton. Conley dishes to Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. For three, Mitchell. It's good from long range.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Booker outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Booker outside. At the ball. Bridges outside. They need this. Kicks it out to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
The pass to Mitchell. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Conley against Paul. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Paul with the 3. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Ayton kicks to Booker. Five to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Ayton.
And yet to attack the paint here. Everything's coming from the outside.
Here's Paul.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Here's Bridges. And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Back to Booker. Here's Crowder. He can't hit that time. And it's Utah the other way. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
On the wing, Booker. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Ayton dishes to Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. With the putback.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. Paul kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder the pass to Booker. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. No good on the shot. The Jazz go the other way with it. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Mitchell right side. Over Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. There's the 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Feeds it to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Crowder. Bridges against Bogdanovich. And here's Booker from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Crowder with the steal. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, get out of the way. Ayton at 7-1 with room to run.
Here's Conley. He's got 9. And the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And here is Mitchell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have an 8-point lead. And that'll do it for...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. Just 4 to shoot. Payne kicks to Shannon. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
But when he's not spotting up, part of his offensive arsenal is Shamit's pull-up game.
Oni passes to Gay. Oni with the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ingles dishes to Gay and finished off by Gay.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Payne looking around. Kaminsky finds Payne. There's Shamet. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Jazz leading by 9.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Back to Ingles. Here's Oni. Back to Ingles. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni with the bucket. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
The shot's good from McGee.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Clarkson outside. He kicks it to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Gay trying to break free. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. In the corner, Shamet with it. To the wing on the left. Rebounded by Clarkson. Jazz leading by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McGee with the block. Now Gay. Here's Oni. Over Payne. The shot by Oni, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Lets it go with the 3. Payne can't hit. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Chalk up 2 there. Oni's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Payne passes to Johnson. Down low. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Whiteside, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Payne with the bounce pass. Here's Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Pass to Johnson. Shamet on the wing. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Ball outside. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Pocket 2. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense. It's Crowder in the right spot.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Conley with a wide open look. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker finds Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. Gobert against Ayton. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. This one for 3. The shot misses. Good D by Booker. And the top of the key, Ayton. It's up a 3. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Booker.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. It's still dangerous.
Conley the pass to Gobert. The 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Paul against Conley. The kick out to Crowder. Off the left rim and out. Jazz leading by 13. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul with the ball. Got that one up quick. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, no one around him. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Love seeing CP3 shoot from there. He just owns that area of the floor. One of the best jumpers in the history of the game.
Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Mitchell. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker finds Ayton. Now Crowder back to Ayton. Paul passes to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. O'Neal against Crowder. Paul outside. For 3, Booker. A rebound by the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. He dishes it to Paul. He takes it in. That's tipped.
That's a 24-second violation. Jazz ball. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Joe Ingles.
Utah with the ball. They lead by 11. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.